Hello YouTube, it's my 5th album review. This one is another Meshuggah album. This is Nothing. Just to clarify, this is the remastered version, 2005 version. This is a really nice album. If you like, if you don't want to kind of have too much variation, obviously there's variation in the songs and all that. Guitar-wise, this album is quite nice because it keeps the central theme and idea going through the whole thing. In that you have a lot of sort of slides up and down the fretboard to get to different, different chords and parts, which is really nice because it kind of, I don't know, it spins you out a little bit. It's just like, whoa, it's kind of a bit of a left field punch to the thing. And then you get these really awesome stabs here. Fucking, it's crunchy shit. It's some crunchy Meshuggah cereal. Go buy it. And then you've got these really nice little dissonant stabs as well throughohout the album. It's a very syncopated album, quite based. It's based a lot on the drums, as was Catch 33. I like the fact that Hark, in a lot of places on this album, he uses his hi-hat just as a flick to just keep time and stuff. There's a good deal of metal drummers that don't really, they don't really use their hi-hat foot as much as they should be, within, the sort of just the prog metal genre, really. I know Lupus, or whatever his name was, from Opeth, the guy before Axe, he did, but no, Hark uses it really weirdly in this album, which is, it's just a feat in itself. There's some really amazing tracks. Obviously Straws pulled at random. If you're gonna, if there's any DJs out there that wanna play anything from this album, play Rational Gaze and play Straws pulled at random. Any Meshuggah fans in the crowd will know. They'll know what you're playing. And actually, the track after Straws pulled at random, Synaptic. No, that's a Blighted Science song. I'm just trying to think of the name. Whatever, the track afterwards, I'll put the name in the description box. The track after Straws Pull at Random on this album is a real killer for me, because there's a nice sort of break in it after the second verse. You just have you have this insane breakdown with these little stabs and stuff. Hark sitting there playing on the snare, playing around with his bass drum and his hi-hat. And, obviously there's no central count or anything, so for me as a drummer it's quite cool to actually sit there and fucking count all this shit. Polyrhythmically, this is a really interesting album. There's polyrhythms around every corner. I gave this to a friend. I gave this to Great Pelican Man, and he really enjoyed it. There was one track that really actually did genuinely stump him. He's really big on his polyrhythms in his old-time mixes, and there was only one track that actually got him. Spasm, that's it. That was the track name. But no, that wasn't the track that got him. It might actually, that breakdown might have got him. But yeah, there isn't really much change in guitar tone from song to song on this album, which, could be a good thing or a bad thing. It's obviously, for Meshuggah it's a good thing because you can tell which album it's from and stuff. Mix-wise, I don't really have too many gripes about this album. I'm not a huge fan of how the ride was mixed, or you know, whatever the choice of ride. And the snare takes a little bit of getting used to. Other than that, it is a pretty solid mix, to be honest. You know, it's I love how the bass comes out in this. It's more prevalent. It's not so prevalent in Oxen or anything. Yeah, by the way, this is Rational Gaze, for anyone who's interested, any of you DJs out there. This is really groovy. Yeah, I love to go and find the original mix of this album. I've heard a few cuts and stuff. I've heard this song and Stenger and Straws Pulled at Random on the original mix, and it sounds really interesting. I know they weren't happy with it, but you know, it'd be really cool to just hear the original release. So I might give you a review of that if I find it. Who knows? But yeah, go grab this album if you enjoy it. Just give it a listen. Tell me what you think. Any other suggestions? Warmly welcomed. See you soon, guys. Bye bye.